Well, thank you for staying with us. Well, let's look at the figures from the Nigerian Exchange Limited. The market is closing negative this Monday, with the all-share index down 0.34%. Let's look at the gainers for today. MC Nichols, we have Northern Nigerian Flour Mills PLC, we have Transcorp, we have WAPIC, we have Chi PLC. Top losers, we have Champion Breweries, GlaxoSmithKline, we have International Breweries, NIMET, and WAPCO. Effiong Ekop, my colleague, is already in the studio for us to look at these figures and, of course, understand them. Thank you so much, Effiong. We are going back to that starting of the week negative after being positive for some time. What is your reaction to this? Were you expecting this?
Yes. The market is merely applying brakes to rising prices. Markets can't just be going one direction. We've had it close to 6 weeks positive. That's good enough, and we now see investors, being very cautious ahead of the NPC meeting. Naturally, it is like this because if the prices had been going on for a very long time and this type of meeting is coming up, you've got to measure and guess where the pendulum would swing. Earlier you were asking the other guests whether the figures will be tinkered with. Well, we are not the mind of our MPC.
We can just project
so
with the basic things we see on ground.
Exactly. And so like that, it gives investment managers opportunity, to think deeply and then forecast. And then while that is going on, they hold back to fund. So that's the reason why we see negative trend. But even with this MPC thing, we've been expecting that after weeks of getting enormous profits from your investments, you expect that the market will hold the brake for some time. We've seen the BS, sitting down for a very long time and allowing the bulls to rule the market for long. I cannot say that the BS will really come up now, but it's going to be either way, giving way. Again, this disincentive that will be coming into the market, the political thing that we are already feeling very well, it will affect markets and it will affect the tone of the play, even the volume that people will transact. So cautious trading is seriously the thing that will be on focus, that will come on the table, because you don't want to burn your fingers.
Champion Breweries is on the loser side today.
Not only Champion,
NIMET.
you have international breweries.
Yes.
So the beer.
I wanted to say the two beer. Yes, Champion Breweries, international breweries.
The beer sector, really take bashing.
What is happening that people not?
We are coming from the weekend. Probably they didn't think it.
All right.
So
NIMET, WAPCO.
We have GlaxoSmithKline, also Unity Bank and WAPCO. In other words, the negative trend spreading to so many of the sectors, not limited to any particular sector. And that is to say that the feeling of being cautious spreads across market subsectors. So generally, those who hold portfolios, they will have to be very, very careful, very, very cautious. And see, this time around, whatever you do, you've got to consider what politicians will do. Do you understand? That is going to be very, very important from now till the end of the year. And so that is very, very important. So because politicians are going to take decisions that will affect the market, will affect the economy, affect social life. What you did not think, that's what will happen. And of course, we have to get new sets of leaders into the society, whatever it costs, whatever it is. But, politics and economics, they don't always go together. One will always go this way and then enjoy in most cases, it is the economy that takes the... So between now and the end of the year, you've got to be very, very careful how you do your investment. And so investment managers, they have started showing that direction, that they need to be very, very cautious. But the first two, let me say, first half of the year that we are going to end next month, would have given investors some opportunities, to make money. And I see that the COVID-19 era has actually affected investments in the Nigerian market in a very positive way. Wow. Even though it was really negative, we've seen domestic investors coming out and then taking funds from wherever they were keeping, putting into the market. The market has really been doing very well. Even now, that is from January till now, if you look globally, Nigerian market is well placed ahead of all other markets, even in Europe. Do you understand? And so we are not doing badly. It's just the problem is the investable funds, coupled with the fact that the earning power of our naira is very, very low. Otherwise, we would have seen the markets, being, a very top level. So that's how it is.
So any projection for the week, or let's still be patient and see how trading goes?
I think that there will be market correction in the next 2 days. So this negative thing is not likely going to stand.
Taking you. Market correction
yes.
in the next 2 days.
Yes. The market will have to rebalance itself.
All right, thank you so much, my colleague there, Effiong Ekop. Thank you so much for starting the week. Let's see how it plays out as we move on in the week.
It's nice to.
All right.